Hello everyone, welcome back. We studied earlier the use cases, how use cases are creating, what are the symbols in the use cases, and how to draw use case diagrams, what kind of use case diagram symbols available. We studied all the contents which are available in the use case diagram. In this class, so we will have to see the examples of some use case diagrams, some systems. Okay, so see, first of all, what are the content available in the use case diagram? We have to list out those content. After that, we have to draw one use case diagram, one or two use case diagram. Okay, first of all, use case diagrams. Use case diagrams contain use case diagrams. Use case diagrams contains use case diagrams. Use case diagrams contain the main parts in the use case diagram. Use case, this is use case, and second one is actor, sticky symbol, actor we represent, use case actor, and the third one is relationship. In the use case diagram we will use dependency relationship. In this dependency relationship we have to include some stereotype methods. What are those? Those are include stereotype, and the next one is extend stereotype. Include stereotype and extend stereotype. Other than this, we may have to give some links. That is, this is the link which we have to use in between the use case to use case, in between the use case and actor to use case, and also in between the actor to actor also you may use. So other than this, we may also have another symbol that is called dependency. In the dependency generalization, with the help of dependency also you can create, and now we use generalization also. Generalization, where we use generalization, parent-child relationship, we use generalization. Use case diagrams will follow these kind of use cases. This is nothing but actor, use case diagram, actor. This is dependency. In the dependency we have to use two adornment, that is stereotypes. What are two stereotypes? Include, extend, both two are using in the dependency, and also use link. This is link. This link will also use it to connect different use cases to use cases to actors and all. And next one is generalization. Generalization is also using in the use case diagram. Generalizations, with the help of generalization, when we use the generalization is that in the parent-child relationship at that particular time we use generalization. So these are these kind of symbols which we have to use in the use case diagrams. In the use case diagram, use case will be representing an action. use case representing a some operation, whatever the operation is required in the particular system, that operation will be represented with the help of use case. And actor who are the particular actor is having a role on the particular use cases. Actors representing a role, use cases representing a process. Simply say that. Actors will be representing with the user. Actor may be the user, that is the actor may be the person, actor may be the person, actor may be the subsystem, actor may be the person, actor may be the subsystem, or actor may be the hardware. Actor may be the hardware. Actor may be the person, or may be the subsystem, or the hardware also. You represent actors in the sticky symbol. This is the actor. This is the actor. You represent the sticky symbol. Okay. So with the help of these all kind of things, we are going to see an example of different WhatsApp example, and also see the library management example. WhatsApp example and library management example. Let we see. Okay. Now we have to see the use case diagram for the WhatsApp application. Use case diagram for WhatsApp application. Use case diagram for WhatsApp application. Let we see how to draw use case diagram for WhatsApp application. Before going to draw any diagram, that we have to see observe the different functionalities which are available in the particular system, that is the processes, operations, and also on the particular operations who are acting the role, who plays the actual role on the particular processes. We found different kind of actors and a different kind of use cases which are available in a particular system. To draw a particular system, first of all we have to draw a boundary of a particular system. We have to draw a boundary of a particular system. In this particular boundary of a system, so it is not visible, that I have to draw this at the above. In this boundary line, you have to write the different actors outside the boundary. Actors will be represented outside the boundary, whereas processes or the use cases will be representing in the inside of a boundary. This is a system. You have to write this is a system. What is this system? WhatsApp system. What is this system? WhatsApp system. You have to write at one corner. That is the WhatsApp system. In this how many actors are existing in a WhatsApp system? First of all, one actor is existing, that is called a major actor on acting a role. This is called user. User is an actor. He is acting in WhatsApp application. how many operations performed by the user. You have to think, how many operations performed by the user. All the operations you have to represent as like a use cases. Use cases will be representing with the ellipse shape. User can chat with the contact. Okay, in the major task of WhatsApp is user chat with contact. You have to write chat with contact. User can chat with contact. Okay, at that time you have to write user to activity, the link user to activity, chat with contact. In addition, the chat is maybe of how many chats, how many type of chat, how to chat with the user. User can chat with the text message. User can chat with the text message, and user can send the smileys. Users can send smileys, and also users can send videos. Users can send videos. Users can send videos. Users may also contact with what other contact, checking sending contact details, or send contact, or you may also use some send location, send contact or send location. The first operation with the use case WhatsApp diagram, contact with chat with contact, text. Daily you are using the text. At the time you have to use dependency. You have to use the dependency. How to use the dependency? From where to where you use contact, chat with contact. Compulsory when you open any chat, the text message is mandatory. The text message is mandatory. At the time you use include stereotype. Smileys are also, sometimes not in the regular way. Sometimes you may use smileys. At the time you use extend. Sometimes you may send videos. You use at the time extend relationship. And sometimes you may send location, or you may send contact details. You use some extend stereotypes. Include stereotype will be used to represent the operation should be done at regular time. Including chat with the contact, text chatting is regular operation. For that we write include relationship. Dependency with include relationship. Smileys, sometimes you may send smileys, not regular. And videos, sometimes you may send contact details or send location. That all information you are not doing regularly. Only you do regularly in the text of everything. And also you can create groups. User can also create the group management or groups. User can also create the groups, and you have to draw a link from the user to groups. You have to draw the link from user to groups. And also User can also set the profile settings. User can also setting the profile settings. Profile settings. He can also do the settings of his or her WhatsApp application. So profile settings is also there to set the profiles that we have to write a link for the profile. Okay, profile setting. And also that profile setting may be edit profile. That profile setting may be the edit profile, or that profile setting may be the, first of all we have to write edit profile. And also edit display settings, and also write edit display settings. Okay, editing the profile, edit display. Profile edition is regular operation, or that sometimes you may follow. Sometimes at the time you have to write extends relationship with stereotypes. Edit or display settings is also you are not doing regularly, periodically you are doing. For that you write extends. Both two are extends relationship. Where we use include relationship will be using at regular interval of time, whereas if you use extend relationship will be using that is periodical time. Sometimes you may perform, not regularly. Okay, at the time you use extend relationship. And also how many operations? Managing accounts. You can do also some managing accounts. He may also do managing the accounts. Managing accounts. Managing account. And also user can do the managing the account. Okay, managing in the sense change number, delete account. Likewise change number. Another use case, delete account. This is deleting account is not doing regularly. At the time you use extend relationship, whereas change number is also you are not doing regularly. At the time you use extend dependency relationship. Okay, so this kind of operations which we have to provide in a WhatsApp application, See, not only these operations you can perform, you may have to perform many other operations you can write. Depending upon the thinking capability of the users, they have to create their own use case diagram. This is the use case diagram. For representation of WhatsApp application. Okay, so let we move to see another example or textbook example. So that example have now we have to see our textbook example, library management system. Draw the use case diagram for library management system. Okay, so library management system use case diagram. Library management system use case diagram. Library management system use case diagram. library management system. Let we have to draw the boundary of library management system. First, boundary of library management system. Boundary line. We have to draw the boundary line of a library management system. Boundary line. In this boundary line, this library management system, observe how many processes are the use cases represent. So first of all, we have to observe 2 persons are there required for the library management system. 2 persons required. First one is the library user, and the second one is librarian. First user is librarian, another user is user who are using the library management system. In this library management system, the user or the member, first of all, inquiry about the book. What he can do, inquiry about the inquiry about the book. So you have to connect the user to inquiry about the book to the link inquiry about the book. And next, issue book. Who will issue the book? Book will be issued by the librarian. Who will issuing the book? Book will be issuing by the librarian. You have to connect the link between the librarian to the use case. What is this issue book? What is this? Issuing book. Issuing the book of the library. And next, in this issuing book, the register member or not. Check the register member or not. Checking the register member. Checking the register member or not. And also verifying the member. Verifying the member. Verifying the member. And check availability of book or not. Check availability. All those are checking at the time of issuing a book, that all are checking regularly. For that you use compulsorily include relationship. At every time issuing a book, register member or not checking, verifying the member is also check, and also check availability of book or not. Check availability the book or not. This is which relationship? Include relationship. This is the include relationship. Okay, issuing a book, performing additional operations are include relationship, which are register member, verifying a member, and check availability, all. And next, so user can return a book. Return book. And also librarian can take the book. Two links which are returning a book. While returning the book, compulsorily check calculate fine. Compulsorily checking the fine calculation. Calculating the fine or check fine. Check fine or calculating fine. This is the include relationship. Include. Every time if you are performing returning a book, at the time the librarian is going to check, or the user is going to check, is that person is paying fine or not. Okay. And also maintaining a books, library can also maintain different kind of books. Librarian can also maintaining books. Librarian can also maintaining the books. So this is about the library man. If you want to write any additional use cases or the additional use case actors, you may include. Okay, user can inquire about the book, and also user can issue book. Not user issue. Librarian is issuing the book. At the time of issuing a book, register member or user, librarian can check register member or not. A librarian can also verifying that member is valid member or not. Okay, registered member or not, valid member or not, is that a staff or student. And also librarian while issuing a book, he can check availability of the book or not. Is that reference book or normal book. Okay, so that all information which are available to get a book from the library. This is the simple library management system use case diagram. Simple library management system use case diagram. Okay, so here we can stop our discussion. We will come another diagram in the next class. Okay, thank you.